What is going on, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard at Graybeard Gaming Group. Today is Tuesday, January 5th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. So in today's video, I'm going to give you the most current information we have in regards to the game and what we can expect with a patch that should be coming up soon. It's just past 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I was trying to wait on putting this video out this morning, hoping that the game would tweet something out. Unfortunately, at this point, they have not given us an idea of when the next patch will be. Therefore, today we're going to go over some of the known issues and some of the workarounds that they've given us so far. Now, if you happen to be visiting our channel for the first time, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really does help us out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for an Xbox Series X. However, more importantly, we will also be making a donation in the winner's name to St. Jude's Children's Hospital for $500. We will be announcing the winner on April 4th of this year to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of our YouTube channel, and all you need to do to enter is subscribe to our channel or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. As always, keep in mind, watching our content is not a requirement to win. Only watch the things here you may enjoy. That's why we give you the option of entering via Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. So this morning when you turn on the game, this is what you're greeted with. It says YULE Festival ending soon, and it just says it's going to end in 48 hours. You can see Ivor is still drunk, and the problem is that for so many different people, they were not able to play the YULE Festival, or it showed up on their map and then just magically disappeared. A lot of you reached out over the weekend asking if they were going to extend the YULE Festival due to the fact that there were so many bugs, there were so many glitches, a lot of you didn't get to play, and the YULE Festival itself brought a lot of other issues into the game that seemed to have not been there before. Now, the good news is that the game is finally starting to respond to players on Twitter in regards to issues that they've been having since the YULE Festival started, and unfortunately, a lot of these issues have been going on much longer than that. As you can see here, someone tweeted out in regards to the Mari mask. Many of you know that's been an issue in the game where a lot of players have not been able to unequip it once it's put on, and the game responded just saying a fix for this is planned with a future update. And one of the issues that a lot of you have expressed to the channel is the fact that one frustration you have is that they seem to tweet out everything in regards to microtransactions and different things you can purchase, but they seem to be really quiet about issues that they're having. And as always, to be totally fair, because I want to make sure I express both sides of what's going on. You know, they were on a winter break. I totally get that. But the first tweet from your break, when you tweet something about fireflies, when all these issues are going on in the game, it's not going to make too many people happy. So anyway, now going back to the tweet that I showed you a moment ago. At the bottom of that page, they gave you a link, and on the link, it took you to this page, which shows you, some of the issues that are going on in the game right now and some of the things they want to fix with the future update. You can see on this page, they show you a few potential workarounds for issues. For instance, with the Mari cloak, you can re-equip the cloak and or toggle the cloak several times, but for so many players, none of this seems to work. And right below that, you can see another major issue that gamers have been having in regards to the inability to fast travel, and that's something they have to fix as soon as possible. Now, moving on to the next page, they do talk about some of the YULE Festival related issues and some of the possible workarounds, but again, for so many of you out there, you've seen this stuff, you've tried it, and nothing seems to work, so hopefully, as I mentioned before, they will bring out that new patch soon. Now, for those of you that may not have seen this list of possible workarounds, take a screenshot right here. I don't want to read through all of them for you. I don't want to waste your time and give away any spoilers, but again, this is the most recent information that we have. And one thing I'd like to mention as we move forward is I love this game. Like, I'm having so much fun with it, and most of the issues that I'm referring to when I make these videos have not happened to me at all. And the only reason why I bring this up is that this is something that's happening to a good portion of the community. One of the things I appreciate so much is all of the feedback that you give me, and one of the jobs I want to make sure I do is try to help you out in any way I can. Moving on, my friends, we want to go back to their forum and talk about an update that they put out this morning. Now, the only problem is this is on their mega thread, so there are so many things listed on here, it's really hard to keep track of what's new that they've updated and something that's been going on for a while. You can see here, my friends, the next 3 pages are basically things we've talked about for the last few weeks. First, we have the laundry list of quests that people are unable to, proceed in. Then we have, different world events and missing quests and glitches and a bunch of different stuff. And one thing I'd like to point out is as we get to the 3rd page, and this is something that frustrates a lot of gamers out there, is the fact that they've listed resolved issues and queries. However, these are things that are still going on in the game, and unfortunately, they are not responding to players directly in regards to how they're going to fix it. And please understand, when I say that, I do not expect the game to get back to each individual player. And one thing I've mentioned before is that Ubisoft customer support is separate from the game itself. However, they need to do a better job of communicating with the player base. And as we start to wrap this video up, a few quick questions. First off is please let me know your experience with Ubisoft customer support down below. I have told you in the past, my friends, they've been really bad in getting back to me. Some of you have said they've been pretty decent. So again, let me know what your experience has been like. The other question I have is let me know what platform you're playing on down below. Like, am I just lucky to not have these issues because I'm on a next-gen system? I'm on Xbox Series X. Are more people having this problem on Xbox One or PlayStation 4, PC? So let me know what you're running on down below. With that being said, my friends, we're going to wrap this video up. As always, I wish I had more information for you. Now, as soon as the game puts out any information in regards to the next patch, I promise to do another video and let you know exactly what we can expect and when we can hopefully expect it. Many of you may be new to the channel because we just started doing, stuff on Assassin's Creed. And, my mission here is simple. It's to create a gaming environment where people work together. I try to answer any questions that I can, but unfortunately, when the game isn't really updating us, there's not too much information I can give you. However, having said that, I still wanted to make sure that I gave you guys some sort of an update, and regardless of if the game's getting back to you or what's going on, I want you to know that at least here, I'm hearing your issues, I want to help out in any way, and all of this information I will continue to pass on to customer support. On that note, my friends, it brings me to the point in every video where I take a moment and thank you all for your continued support. I want to also, just say I appreciate the feedback you give me so much, and it really helps me get an idea of where the community is at and what we really want to see in this game. Therefore, as I said earlier, if you happen to be new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of what we're doing here. If you enjoyed this, feel free to hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.